Hey guys, and thanks for watching Smart Money Minds. Welcome back, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about the simple logistics of day trading. What do you need? What equipment do you need? What programs you need? What software do you need? And most importantly, what budget are you looking at? This is a general guideline of what you need for day trading, and a lot of this stuff is my personal preference and some of it is also optional, but I'm going to list out what's mandatory and I'm going to go into some of the more optional items. First thing you need is a reliable source and a connection to the internet, and also a reliable computer. Day trading is a very fast-moving sport, and if your hardware fails on you while you're in a trade, it could be one of the worst ways to lose. It's happened to me before where I just entered a trade, and just as I'm about to hit in my stop loss, my computer gives me the blue screen of death and my internet connection cuts out. And those precious 10 to 15, 20 minutes can be hundreds if not thousands of dollars of money at risk. And that's especially if your trade is within a short time frame, like a 2-minute or a 5-minute. With your computer, you obviously use one monitor, but in my recommendation, I would recommend you to use at least 2 monitors for day trading. You don't need this sort of build where you have, 20 screens showing all the information on all these different charts, because that could be excessive. It's hard for you to follow all that information, and really we only have one brain and one set of eyes. For me, having one monitor looking at the charts and one monitor on my trading platform is more often enough for me. Sometimes I use a tablet like this to just have additional information, maybe follow news and stuff like that. But some traders are perfectly happy just using their phones or to watch the charts and also trade at the same time. So to each their own. Now we have solid hardware in place, we want to look for a reliable stock brokerage that has an easy to use trading platform. What I use is Questrade and their trading platform called Questrade IQ. And you can have multiple tabs open when you are using this platform for setting orders, for news, for charts, for level 2 bid and ask, for options, and much more. And it's an all-in-one system that is easy to learn, in my opinion. The last mandatory item that you need is a real-time market data source. Most resources like Google Finance or Yahoo Finance will have a 15 to 20 minute time delay on the market data. And if you're just swing trading and holding for multiple days, if not weeks, then that's usually not too big of a deal, as your entries and exits and stop losses usually have a much wider range. However, if you're day trading, a couple of dollars move or even a couple of pennies move can be detrimental, and a huge difference between winning and losing. Some of my trades are bought and sold within minutes and even like 30 seconds of each other. So it's best to have real-time data. Real-time data can cost anywhere from $15 to $50 per month, and depending on the level of service that you require, depending on how many indicators you want and stuff like that. I personally use TradingView, and some people pay for their brokers like Fidelity or TD Ameritrade to have real-time data on their brokerage as well. And that's it. That's all you need to start day trading. You can start with a laptop, a reliable internet source. You just need to sign up for a real-time market data package for $15 a month. Have a pretty good brokerage, and you can start trading bare bone. After that, everything else is optional. However, some of these optional items, it can help you tremendously because it provides you more evidence, more information, and more support for the trades that you want to make. So here are some of the other optional items that you may want to consider for day trading. For number 1, I have trading groups. Trading groups are available on Facebook and Reddit, and it's always better to trade as a group, as you can't keep track of every company's ticker and every company's news out there. Sometimes if you're looking at something and you're focused on one company, but that company has no volatility and it's just stagnant, I look up at some of these groups and someone else is talking about another ticker that's giving opportunity, and I find myself sometimes making winning trades on stocks that I never planned to enter in the first place because I looked up on these tickers that other people were mentioning. A better option is to join paid groups that are usually led by someone who has multiple years of experience in day trading or investing. These groups usually have Slack chat forums, and they usually have well-defined members that are often more knowledgeable than the free group participants. Either way, this will increase your eyeballs on different tickers and opportunities out there that fit your criteria of trading. The second optional item that I recommend is Nethouse data and news updates. Nethouse is market data that tells you what big institutions like banks are buying and selling and what tickers they're looking into. In trading, we have a term called follow the money. And these big institutions and banks have millions and billions and trillions of dollars, and if we see what they're looking into buying and selling, perhaps that gives us an indicator of what they're loading up for. Maybe there's going to be a positive news break, maybe a new business deal, but these institutions know a lot more than us retail regular traders. And if we can get a small insight of what they're looking into and what they're paying attention to, then we too can follow the money. News websites like CNBC are often full of junk news and over-the-top exaggerations like buy this stock now or top 10 stocks to look at because it's gonna go 100%. What you really want is a reliable news source that just gives you the facts. And with that fact, and let the chart tell you if people are reacting bullish or bearish to those facts. I like to look at charts, or I like to look at articles from places like Stockwatch and also CEDAR, because those are just filing reports. And it shows you exactly what time it's posted, and you can see what the reaction to is in relations to the stock chart. And with that, you can gather experience on what sort of news encourages what sort of behavior. Lastly, something that we often forget is to give yourselves a comfortable environment to trade in. I've traded sitting in an uncomfortable chair with loud construction noise in the background and no hot drink in my hand, and I can tell you it's pretty bad. Trading can be stressful, and the last thing you need is more stress while you're putting your money on the line. There are times where I've been waiting for a trade to mature, and it could take hours before it hits my target. And so you gotta make sure you're sitting comfortably, you have a good chair, you have a relaxed attitude, you have some soft background music, and you have a nice cup of coffee just to make your trading better. And now to talk about the all-important budget that you should be spending for day trading. I recommend starting with at least $5,000 because this amount will give you the ability to buy some more diversity of stocks. You can buy from anywhere from penny stocks to $100 stocks, which are like Apple and stuff like that. I mean, you can't really buy Google or Amazon for hundreds of dollars, but you generally have a good range of stocks that you can participate in. Also, you have to remember that the brokerage takes fees every time you make a trade. And when trading less than $5,000, the fee can add up to a much higher percentage than if you're trading with $10,000 or $20,000. And that fee can eat into a big chunk of any of the profits that you earn with your gains. In the comment section below, let me know what kind of items that you use that are mandatory or optional for your trading life. I'd love to hear more about it. Make sure you comment below, and remember, please to like my video, subscribe to this channel for more financial videos, and we'll see you next time.